Can you walk us through the last couple of days from an emotional standpoint of the anxiety of not knowing where you're going to go, from the trade request to finally the news that you were ultimately going to be coming to Denver? What was the last couple of days been like from an emotional standpoint?
It's been real stressful. It's just a huge relief to be a part of a great organization. And I'm just happy that I found a new home. It was tough. Like, I was just so ready to pick up my phone from my agent, so any call I would get, regardless of who it was, I was thinking I was being traded.
Next, we'll go to Jacob Toby.
Yeah, Aaron, Tim Conley was talking about, how he was telling you about the organization and how, he could just tell you were really excited about the opportunity. What's like the most exciting thing for you right now about playing for the Nuggets, do you think?
Oh man, I think it's just the level of the organization, the culture of the basketball, the offensive and defensive schemes. I feel like it really fits my style of play. Being able to cut, being able to run out, being able to spot up. Defensively, I get to lock in and really help some of the best offensive players in the league. So I think I just found a really good fit here.
We'll go to Pat Graham.
Hey, Aaron, congratulations. Kind of a two-part question. Number one is, what was the outside view of the Nuggets looking in, and what did you know about them? And then secondly, how long will it take to get up to speed with this team?
On the outside looking in, just a great organization, some very talented ball players, a team that plays hard all the time, a team that moves the ball really well, two premier players in the league, and basically MVP caliber player on the team. So just dangerous team, very dangerous team, very good team, a great coach and coaching staff as well. And I don't think it's going to take me long to get up to speed. I've been playing in the league for 7 years. I've seen a lot of different coaches in my time in Orlando. Two of the coaches actually were my coaches in Orlando and West and DA. So I think that line of communication is going to be open, and I think the schemes and some of the communication and just the verbiage will take probably the longest to get there. But as far as playing, I think I have an idea of how we want to play, and I'm gonna do my best to, bring something to the table.
Next, we'll go to Joel Rush.
Hey, Aaron, congratulations. You excuse me. You have a set of skills that I think is quite compatible with Nikola Jokic, but how do you see your game fitting in with his?
And I'm just here to make his job easy, whether that be cutting or running out, hitting open shots when he finds me, finding him where he likes his spots, and just really feeding him the ball, and then just locking up on defense, making sure that people on the other team don't go unchecked. So I think his passing ability is incredible. I think my passing ability is slept on. So I think with both of us out there on the floor, I think there's going to be a lot of space.
Next, we'll go to Ashley Neville.
Hey, Aaron, good to see you and congratulations. So it's a two-part question as well. Have you talked with Jokic and Jamal at all prior to coming here, maybe like yesterday or today at all, about, how you're going to fit in? And then also too, I'm curious to know like the timeline in terms of moving all of your stuff. Like what is it going to take for you to get comfortable here in Denver?
Yeah, I haven't talked to them too much. But I think it's going to be easy. they're both tremendous basketball players that play the right way, very high IQ. So, if I play the right way, and make the right read, make the right passes, make the right plays, I think everything will be seamless. Um, I'm looking forward to talking to those guys. They seem like really cool dudes. Jamal, I talked a little bit with him when we were out in Orlando. And yeah, I'm just looking forward to getting to know them and getting to play with them on and off the floor. And as far as the timeline is moving in right now, I'm just in the hotel. I brought some of my clothes. I'm going to get some of my cars shipped out. I'm going to start looking for apartments or houses soon. But for right now, I'm here to play basketball games and win games for the team. So that's my number one focus, and everything else, I can take care of that when I need to. For right now, I'll be comfortable when I get my shoes on, when I step out on the floor.
Next, we'll go to Josh Robbins.
Yeah. Hey, Aaron.
Hey, Josh.
The Magic are now starting a rebuild that is going to be a lot like the one you were drafted into. What are some of the things a team can do to make a rebuild go well for the players who are there on hand?
Oh man. They just have to, stick to the plan. A rebuild is important to have a plan and follow through with it all the way through. It's part of style. Not to change concepts and change plans from year to year, and just kind of stick to one type of process and follow that up.
We'll go to Alex Labadou.
Hi, Aaron. You're joining a team that went to the Western Conference Finals last season and wants to build on that. How does it feel to join a team with that level of expectations?
It feels great. It feels great. Being able to play in meaningful games just allows me to go all out every night. You expect nothing less than to win, and that expectation and that pressure is something that I love. It's something that I'm looking forward to being a part of.
Todd Romero.
Aaron, welcome to Denver. A lot's been made already of your ability to take on, bigger forwards, the scoring forwards like the LeBrons of the world. What excites you about that challenge? And also, this is a team that needs that. That's got to be exciting for you as well.
Yeah, it really is. Basketball is a two-way sport, and I pride myself on defense. My niche coming into the league is a defender, an athlete and a defender. And so, if I can help this team in defending some of the best players in the league, I'm more than happy to. I'm ecstatic to. I know that's what they're going to ask me to, night in and night out. I can't wait for that challenge.
Go back to Mike Singer.
Hey, Aaron, you alluded to this earlier, but pretty simply, how much do you think you're just going to benefit from a change of scenery?
I think a lot. A lot has to do with the team, and the pieces, the coaching staff, the organization. So I think the style of play fits me a lot better, and I think I can help a lot of the guys out around here just with my play as well. I think I'm going to benefit just from getting a restart and just refreshing with the new coach and some new players.
Next, we'll go to Chris Marlowe.
Aaron, I'm wondering, when you look at your game outside, where do you see yourself in terms of are you a better offensive player or are you a better defensive player?
After 7 years, I think I'm very well-rounded. I think it's a balance of offense and defense. I think some nights call for just being a lockdown defender and exerting all my energy and some nights call for scoring the ball. And, I'm able to do both. these days. So I really feel like I'm a very well-rounded basketball player these days.
Go to Joel Rush.
Hey, Aaron, obviously the roster you're landing on in Denver is quite different from where you left in Orlando. And have the coaches had a chance to talk with you at all about what your role is going to be or what their expectations of you are?
Yeah, and I think we all kind of have a mutual understanding, just to be a athletic slasher, runner, cutter, facilitator, spot-up shooter, and tenacious defender.
Go back to Todd Romero.
Aaron, although a lot's been made of your defense, how exciting is it to come to a place where you have the best passing big men in the entire league and the possibilities it opens up for what you just said, slashing and cutting to the hoop?
I mean, that's a huge part of my game. Cutting is a huge, huge part of my game. Slashing is a huge part of my game. Runouts is a huge part of my game. Alley-oops and lobs. So it's just beautiful. I'm extremely excited to get on the court and start working with it.
All right, Aaron, we got a few more here for you. We'll get you out of here. We'll go back to Alex Labadou.
Hi, Aaron. I was just curious if you knew anybody on the team or if you've had a chance to. Yeah, I just was wondering if you knew anyone currently on the roster.
I mean, the NBA is a brotherhood. It's a fraternity. So I know of a lot of these guys. Personally, I'm looking forward to getting to know them better.
Mike Singer.
Hey, Aaron, we talked to Tim Connolly yesterday, and he was telling us how much you embrace those showcase defensive matchups, the LeBrons, the Kawhis, the Paul Georges of the world. What is it about those matchups that you enjoy so much in terms of going up against?
I love a challenge. I love a challenge, but the challenge for me is now to keep that same level of intensity defensively when it isn't a showcase matchup. When it's just, that.
All right, we'll take one more question and end with Ashley Neville.
Hey, Aaron, I'm just interested in, I know that you mentioned you were talking with your agent a lot and waiting for his phone calls and his text messages. I'm assuming he kind of maybe brought other potential trade scenarios to the table. Did you have any kind of say in where you wanted to go or maybe who you wanted to pair up with?
Not much. It was a lot on the organization, on Orlando. It was between a couple of teams. I think Denver is easily the best fit.
All right, Aaron, that will do it. We appreciate you, man. Thank you.
All right, guys. Thank you.